However, Rhea Ripley is likely to go all out on WWE Raw tonight, as this is a match that has been building for months. The show's general manager Adam Pearce has made it official. The December 9th episode of Monday Night Raw is scheduled to emanate from the Entrust Bank Arena in Wichita, Kansas, and the show will be headlined by Rhea Ripley vs. Raquel Rodriguez in an Anything Goes match. This means there will be no disqualifications or countouts. Taking to Instagram, Adam Pearce made the announcement while adding that considering everything that has been going on between Ripley and Rodriguez, a regular match just won't do. At Bad Blood on October 5th, Raquel Rodriguez returned after spending several months away from the ring owing to illness. She attacked Rhea Ripley to assist Liv Morgan. Morgan wound up retaining her belt, albeit got disqualified in the process. This was the last time the former Judgment Day star got a shot at the Women's World Championship. Women's World Champion Liv Morgan captured the title from Becky Lynch in May after the latter secured it in April. This was after the man failed to dethrone Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania XL. Ripley got injured thanks to Morgan, so was forced to relinquish the title, ending her noteworthy reign at 380 days. At Survivor Series War Games, the former Judgment Day star led her team to victory by pinning Liv Morgan inside the War Games structure. It was her first technical win over Morgan since returning from injury this summer. Naturally, it could translate to a title opportunity for the Eradicator. But she will have to wait. However, WWE asked an interesting question as Rhea Ripley arrived for the upcoming episode of Raw. The Eradicator will be in action in the main event of tonight's edition of the Red Brand. Raw general manager Adam Pearce announced earlier today that the bout between Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez would be the main event on tonight's show, and it would be an Anything Goes match. The promotion shared a video of Ripley arriving at the Entrust Bank Arena in Kansas ahead of tonight's show and posed an interesting question to fans. The company asked WWE Universe to predict who they thought would emerge victorious in tonight's main event, as seen in the Instagram post below. Ripley recently suffered a fractured orbital bone and was written off television in a parking lot attack by Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan last month on NXT. However, the Eradicator was able to return to action in time to compete in the Women's War Games match at Survivor Series on November 30th. The 28-year-old planted Women's World Champion Liv Morgan with a riptide through a table to earn the victory for her team at the premium live event. Wrestling legend Medusa recently praised Rhea Ripley and claimed that she hadn't even reached the prime of her career yet. In an exclusive interview with Sportskeeda Wrestling's Bill Apter earlier this year, Medusa suggested that Ripley's best work was still to come. She also noted that the Eradicator had some similarities with the late Chyna, but this was a completely different era of professional wrestling. I know a lot of people parallel her with Chyna, but she is an individual on her own. That was Chyna, this is Rhea. So it's completely different, but I can see the similarities. But again, we gotta think this is a whole different era and a whole different time. We have not seen the best of Rhea Ripley, she said. However, after this week's episode of WWE Raw, Buddy Matthews took to social media to share a photo of his wife Rhea Ripley. He had a surprising reaction to the picture. The Eradicator is one of the top female stars in the wrestling industry today. She headlined this week's Raw and collided with Raquel Rodriguez in an Anything Goes match. The two stars used to be friends and training partners, but they became foes. Rodriguez is currently a heel and a member of the Judgment Day. Rhea Ripley defeated Raquel to win the match via pinfall after putting her through a table with a riptide. After the show ended, Buddy Matthews shared a still photo of Mommy when she was preparing for her match backstage on Raw. He had a surprising reaction to her muscular back. After she won her match on WWE Raw this week, Rhea Ripley got into a face-off with Io Sky. The Genius of the Sky showed up during the bout to attack Liv Morgan. Both the Eradicator and Io held the Women's World title, and a future match between them was teased. However, Rhea Ripley survived a brutal Anything Goes match against Raquel Rodriguez in the main event of Raw tonight and got the victory. During the bout, her rival and current Women's World Champion Liv Morgan and #1 contender Io Sky also got involved. The Eradicator is set to continue her feud with Raquel Rodriguez before shifting her attention to Liv Morgan and her quest to reclaim the title. As for Liv, she will defend her title against Io Sky at Saturday night's main event on December 14th. During the latest episode of the Monday Night Show, Ripley unknowingly broke her WWE streak as she competed in her first singles match on Raw in 11 months. The last time Rhea Ripley had a singles match on the red brand was back on January 1, 2024, when she put her women's world title on the line against Ivy Nile. Since then, WWE either kept Rhea off action on Raw to protect her from injuries or put her in tag team matches. The question now is whether the former champion will have more single matches on Raw in the future. Over the past couple of years, Rhea Ripley has emerged as a megastar in WWE. Either on SmackDown or Raw, the Eradicator has done a great job as a heel and face. She now wants to reclaim the Women's World Championship, a title she never lost, as she was forced to vacate it due to injury. Meanwhile, Ripley got high praise from a WWE legend for her accomplishments in WWE. In an interview with Muscle Man Malcolm, Mick Foley called Rhea the real tribal leader in WWE. "I'm a mommy's boy, alright. When it comes to factions, I want the old Judgment Day back, okay? Carlito, it's not on you, but that's not my Judgment Day. The real tribal leader in WWE always has been, always will be, and still is mommy." Asked if it's Roman Reigns or Solo Sikoa. "No, Mick Foley said. Hi lovely viewers, welcome to my channel. I am Lima, hope your day is so well. If you like the video and subscribe the channel.